So, hi, I'm Matt the Comic Guy, and welcome back to my channel. Today, on this day, I will explain to you something we need about fictional stuff. And that is, in fact, endings. See, an ending, in fact, shows shows what what's happening right when the story's about to end. Not all endings are good. Not all endings of fictional stories are good, but when they are done right. And this is due to the fact that comic books have pretty much have the biggest way when it comes to endings. What I mean by that is that their endings actually are, to me, a near perfect way and how the canonicity of a certain character actually fits. And this is no choice but for the DC universe. But you're saying, why do you say that? Well, the reason why I'm giving this as an example, because one, DC for the most part has pretty good continuity, minus the retcons. And two, even without the retcons, DC can prove that they can have good enough stories. But lately, the company has been over something of a problem they couldn't fix, especially with their endings of the characters. And that is their canonicity in what should and shouldn't be canon. See, this is where the retcons come in. You don't know what a retcon is. It basically it's something in the story that used to be true, but then was changed to not be true. That's basically a retcon in a nutshell. I mean, DC has so many retcons. Marvel has retcons, but at least many of their retcons make sense. And here, I I gotta make a video soon, tomorrow, but not right now. But how night displaying how well, not tomorrow, but soon, I'm making a video to explain how the Batman stories have one the has one of the worst retcons when it comes to a certain character, but I'm not gonna explain that. Not even the video that's coming up. And yes, I have another video coming up, but it's not continuity. You're all gonna be surprised. You're not gonna be surprised what it is. But anyways, the reason why I come here is because I wanted to explain certain things about DC's retcon and how some of their retcons are one of the worst retcons ever, and why a few of my favorite stories were unfortunately retconned for me. First retcon is first retcon that was first of my favorite stories that was retcon was the relationship between Robin, the Grayson version, yes, Nightwing, and Batgirl. But but you might be asking, Matt the Comic Guy, why are you saying it was retconned? here's the thing. Their relationship to me is retconned a bit too many times in other media outside of comics. It's been the relationship has retconned so many times, but I get very confused of how many times they get retconned. And the second of my favorite storylines that got retconned many times, it's the fact how many characters does Superman have when he's shown to be the last son of Krypton. I mean, I get it that that DC is constantly being rebooted and trying to change it to different universes, but how many times are gonna retcon it? My third and final favorite storyline that gets constantly retconned is who is the main Flash. No, seriously, they started out with Jay Garrick, which is interesting. Then they finally introduced Barrett Allen, then he retconned, Jay Garrick to being back in the comic books again. Then whole other things started happening. But I get to that later of how much they retcon the DC stories and certain characters. I get to that soon, but it will not be in my next video. Okay, that's it for now. I'm finished. That was DC retcons and explaining that there are not entirely good of retconning things. Anyways, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye.